Alright, so this is my Teambuilder Dynasty, West Louisiana Ninjas. This is um, one of my favorite teams from college football 25. Uh, yes, bringing them over, transferring them over. I started off with the average Joe roster. I made a few edits on the Teambuilder website to a few of the players. I showed my roster. That's what we got. We're starting with a 1.5. Got a redshirt freshman starting at my quarterback. Running backs. Got a senior. It's pretty decent. Jamal Dukes. Got a freshman. Preston Holmes. A freshman running back, Preston Holmes. The son of Priest Holmes. And Priest Holmes from Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, his son came to West Louisiana. Let's see. Another couple key players. We got Keelan Rounds. He's a junior. He's one of my top players on the team, impact player. We got Pace Harvin. He's inspired by Percy Harvin. He's a freshman. Percy Harvin's little brother. Decided to come to West Louisiana. I have a pretty decent tight end in Skip Montgomery, redshirt senior. See, check out corners. Just our roster overall. Get more in depth with the roster as I'm playing in game. This is my squad. First off, I've been doing my recruiting. I did scout a couple players initially. With the deluxe edition, they did give you some coach points, so I did use some of the coach points. Put them in different areas. And I do my recruiting. I go off a team need, but at the same time, I go off of what I want to build my team around for the most part. And yeah, I usually kind of start off getting my trench players from anywhere, but I try to go higher on my skill guys initially. Kind of work the skills first, It's just my blueprint. So this is week 0, right after the off season. I replaced the Raging Cajuns. Right now, I got so many players set to transfer because of the deal breakers. Hopefully, I could clear some of those deal breakers before the season over with. Right now, not too shabby. Got a defensive tackle that's pretty interested in the program. And with that, put some points into this big fella. Hopefully it can pay us some dividends. Like linebacker. It's it's hella slow for me. But I'm off. I didn't offer him in the off season, but I'm offering him. Did off to his bag, 5'9", 169. They got decent speed. He might be able to contribute. So we offered him. He's out of Oxford, Mississippi, in the pipeline. So we're gonna throw a couple of points on that fella. Let's check it out. Try to get to the players that's interested in my school first before a 5-star player that's interested in my school. And I work up, to my pipeline of guys. With only 400 recruit points, it's going to be a tough year. I'm not going to lie. Asher. 97 speed. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm gonna go pretty heavy on bro. I'm not gonna lie. Be a huge asset to the squad. Let's see, some players not fully scouted. Not gonna fully scout them right now. Look at some points. I gotta try to. 97 speed was enough to get the offer. I can work around everything else. Build the program up.
Can you come on this year?
Let's go get in the blanket. Damn. Let's sit down and get on the blanket.
Can you come on this year?
You complain about being cold and you just walk around. Matt Adams, Gadget. I still don't really know what some of these positions strengths are. And I really look up too much in terms of that because I like to kind of learn the game in my own way. I don't like looking at all the videos of all the other people making and stuff like that. Even the recruiting videos, I kind of pick it up as I go along, and that works best for me per se. But yeah, this is the first week recruiting, and we gonna do big things this year. Let's see. Let me make a push for this corner. I'm probably not gonna get in there, but we're gonna see. Let me make a little push for this mic one. Edge rushers. Make a push for the edge rushers. They can really impact the game, especially Jordan. I know it's big. Y'all don't need the tablet right now. Watch the TV. Y'all not gonna learn nothing on that tablet. Oh, with your food points is crazy. Slow as hell. Let me try to get in some of these pipelines. This is going up. So little to work with. So I know it's going to be a lot of 3-star and 2-star players hanging around after. I'm going to try to secure some of my priority players first, and I'll try to fill spots later on in the year. But it's going to be tough. First game against the Warhawks. Let's see, it's a rivalry game. See how we're going to go out there and represent. Keep it simple. I haven't made my custom playbook yet. I'm really just trying to hurry up and get a game in. First game, so I'm running this one. And keep this pro star offense for the first game. Let's run it. It's my first game of the season. Scheduled in week 0. We in the Big 12 conference. It's the non-conference game.
And the Warhawks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined.
Yeah, my running back got hurt on the first play of the game. The hell?
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Preston steps up. Preston home. Right.
Handoff from the gun. And some room to work. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
An early test for this defense on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. 30 on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
To the air on first down. Got his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now on second and short after the first down completion.
Go. Go. Yes. Go to that team.
Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have...
There he goes. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense.
See what's Heisman, by the way. It's going to show the stream. Heisman. We playing on high. He is man. We playing on he is man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Touchdown!
Waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical. The way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Warhawks offense will take the field for the first time.
Warhawks helmet's crazy.
Look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
Nice job by the defense. It's really hard for a QB to get rid of the football when you got that much pursuit. Defense chasing after him hard, making sure he can't throw the football down the field. Good coverage, really nice speed.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Oh,
You got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1. You are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on third down. If he doesn't get it, fourth down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always want to go for it.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Moving out of the pocket. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Great work to make the play in the backfield, and it puts them right back where they started this series. It's 3rd and 10.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, going to the air. Slips away.
oh,
Down
yeah.
he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a
Stuff
loss
him.
of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
pitch all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense lines up at
Well,
the
put
41
the sauce
with a
on
1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
See, the audible is different on this one, too.
With the catch, it's Godfrey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good game.
But it's all Gucci.
And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
It's complete to the left. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 13 to Arkansas State. Obviously big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle and screen. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast.
I like this one like that. You're actually making more moves.
Good job by the
Juke
receiver
moves,
there, not
spin
to
moves.
run into coverage, but to find a
So just
spot
running
that
into
the
you,
quarterback
make it a
can
little
throw
bit more
Yeah, on those types
difficult.
of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes.
I
So they
like
were on the
it.
same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Wants to throw it.
Oh, we got this. Ah,
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
come on, man.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds us back in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They'll run for it.
Come on.
All down, but he was enough to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. That's a good spot.
I like that too. Computer went for it. It was a bold move.
And not much to lose.
Yeah, and
Felt like they moving a little smarter.
Or no pregame warm-ups, how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and then try to get extra points. That's a really good stop on the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. On a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
What's the generic stadium that I picked? It was the biggest generic stadium that I picked. Like 66,000.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The RPO, fire complete to the left.
So yeah, a lot of the adjustments may be different than 25. I'm still working on the defensive adjustments.
And that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run there. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Green. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. High in the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end.
There we
The
go.
second half start they don't score. Taking it the other way.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Give to the running back. To running room. Nice.
Some noodles? I don't have any more noodles, brother.
If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can
You got
have
some more
some balance,
donuts.
and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this
There we
game,
go. Preston Holmes on the tutty.
No one's gonna get
Freshman
it.
Preston Holmes on the tutty. Looking for a pops in the crowd. Here's Holmes.
Rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
and there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit.
Take
the positive yards and never complain.
The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down.
This is way smoother than
will call on their punt team.
25 was. A smoother hit. It's faster too at the same time. The moves feel more genuine.
And let's see what kind of ball plays
I like
this
this
offense
one.
has ready. This offense
There's
has
a big
really been
difference.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt, everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Pace Hardman.
And they exploited
Pace
that
Hardman making his big brother proud.
to the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Moving away from pressure.
Oh,
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they can...
He'll take a shot.
got him. Oh,
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had
So
their
one
way
of my
all game
dynasty
long up to this
stream,
point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you,
4th and
after
long.
that,
I would've
that
went for
receiver
it.
is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They kick it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a
if I wasn't
touchback.
streaming,
A lot of field in front of them as they open
I'd have
the
went
possession
for it.
from their own 20.
I most likely got. But
He wants
Yeah, I
to
thought
start
that was
this
a
drive
close
with
one.
a pass. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Trying play action.
get in there.
Takes the
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
throw to the flat.
Oh,
And he's certain the
So we've been
36-yard
pretty
line, and
good.
they'll move the
We've been putting
chains.
that sauce on us.
I just
You,
love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy
get
is
in
a
there. Get
weapon.
in there.
You got to find him in the passing game.
Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he
There
was
we go.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
See my boy off the line.
And the defense
Good job. Good job.
The Warhawks decide to punt it away.
Winning in the trenches right now. This ULM. He's like, Bam ain't going for none of that.
Wants to bring it back. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Good.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Using his legs, it's Poe. He has the first and still on his feet.
Here's Holmes.
112 yards
Freshman
rushing.
Preston Holmes on the carry.
Ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but
Real
couldn't
freshman
hook up.
right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He's taking care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Godfrey. Oh, a lot of space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They done got him hurt.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him
Got
be
him
checked
hurt.
out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snag in the middle. It's Campbell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Warhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh,
It's complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Warhawks are on the move. Defense in press coverage. Now from inside the red zone. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, and screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's take just a second here on the Warriors. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction.
like what, Jordan?
Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense
Something like what? What you got in mind?
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through the clutch right here, because you're trailing. They
Something
can't
I'll
get
get you
more
tomorrow.
They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is
Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, first and 10.
I had to clean it.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He slings it deep to the left.
Ooh, that was a
It's
terrible
picked off, and
ball.
they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little bit in the front row, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Makes the catch. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to fire on second down. He's going up top here late in the game.
Let me get that up off you, gang.
Play stops the drive. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bowers. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab, it's Paul. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Might be changing the route.
Game 1 in the books.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for the
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got
Game 1 in the books. We got a big one. 28-3. Let's check out the box score. Let's see. K2. P. 70%. Not bad. Russian. Man, starting out with this one star school, bro, he gonna lose everybody. Deal breakers. The thing is, everybody got a deal breaker. That's gonna be tough. Got Mississippi State for week 2.